Hi, my little learners, taking you ahead on grammar journey from your platform Learn Forward. Minnie is right here with your book, The Grammar Hub by Feathercap for grade 2. And we are going to start chapter 7 of your book, in which we'll be learning more about describing words, and we actually call them adjectives. So, are you excited? Let's start. We have learned, because articles we use before nouns, and there is something related to consonants and vowels in that. Let's see a review exercise first. Look at the pictures given below and write their names at given spaces. Now circle the vowels in each naming word. Why we are doing this exercise? Because we need to recall what are vowels and what are consonants. So do you remember what are vowels and consonants? How many vowels are there? 5. Let's quickly say them. A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels, and all other remaining letters, 21 letters of English alphabet, they are called consonants, right? Let's quickly move now. Look at the pictures given below and write their names first. Let's write. What is the first word, children? That is a boy. So let me write in capital letters so that we can identify the vowels also easily, because we have to circle the vowels here. Now this is an owl. O-W-L. This is a rose. You can write flower also, but specially it is a rose, so we are going to write rose. Next is an apple. Yes. Next is a window. Very good. And you remember, I have told you how many vowels are there in English alphabet. We'll quickly write those also. Now this is a vase. Very good. So this is V-A-S-E, vase. So how many vowels I have told you? 5. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels in English alphabet, means A, B, C, D up to Z. We have these 5 vowels. Now quickly circle wherever you find them. Let's change the color here. Yes. So boy, A, E, I, O, U. Here again. O, A, E, I, O, U. Any other? No. Let's come to the next. Oh, here we have 2. A, E, I, O and U. So E and O both are vowels here. And here also you have 2. How many do you have here? I, O. Yes. And in vase, how many do you have? A, E. So that's it. Vowels are done. And all other letters in the English alphabet are called consonants. Yes. So what about a and the? These are the 3 articles. Out of these articles, a, and, these are called indefinite articles. What are they called? Indefinite articles. Why do we call them indefinite? Definite means sure, particular, and indefinite means not sure, not particular. So a and are called indefinite articles. Articles are used before nouns, children, right? So when we talk about a noun, which you are not talking of anything in particular, any noun in particular. Suppose I say a boy is talking in the class. So I don't know which boy is talking. I'm not pointing out a particular boy here. So that boy can be any boy. He is not particular. That means it is indefinite noun. So for indefinite nouns, we use the articles a and they are the indefinite articles. Got it? And the is called a definite article, the. Why do we call it definite? Because we use the before some particular nouns only. Which particular nouns? We will read ahead. First thing to know is, because a and both are indefinite noun articles, so where to use a, where to use an, that is very important. So what you should know is, a is used, we have just done vowels, revised them. An is used before the vowel sounds. Initial sound is a vowel sound and a is used before a consonant sound. That means the sounds that are not the vowel sounds. Okay. So this is what you have to remember. A and actually means one. If I'm saying a boy is disturbing the class, that means how many boys am I talking about? I am talking about one boy, not many boys, right? So a and these both are used for singular nouns. First thing is this. Second thing is they are, in this we talk about indefinite. That means not particular, not specific, right? So they are not particular nouns, right? And after that we need to see, first thing is singular nouns, not particular. So what you have to see is whether the sound, initial sound is a consonant sound. If it is, a will come. If it is a vowel sound, and will come. That's the only difference. Let's see some examples now. Suppose we are talking about cat. So first thing is cat is a noun. It is singular, right? Now cat can be any cat. Next, you have to check the initial sound, that is C, K. So that is a consonant sound. So we are going to use a here. Next picture is of a cake. Again, one cake, any cake. So because it is a consonant sound. What's this? An umbrella. So do you remember the 5 vowels? This is one and it can be any umbrella starting with a vowel sound. So we are using an here. Similarly, talking about an orange, it is one, any orange. I bought an orange or my mother gave me an orange, and then O is a vowel sound. So we will be using an here. So this is about the use of a and. You must know the difference. So what you must remember while doing articles is all words beginning with consonant letters, they do not always begin with a consonant sound. Sometimes, suppose I am talking about honest, right? So this is H, but when you say honest, H is silent. So what is the sound here? O. This O sound is the vowel sound. So we will be writing an honest person, right? So whenever you are saying, that is why we say, when we talk about consonant and vowel, we say consonant and vowel sounds. We don't say the beginning letter should be a vowel. It is consonant or vowel sounds. That means the way you start saying the word, the initial sound that comes out should be a vowel sound or a consonant sound. That makes the difference for use of or an. Remember this always, please. Like an R. So here H is silent. We are saying R. That is a vowel sound. And honest, see the word I have just told you. So here also H is silent. A university, can you see? Although I am saying university, it is starting with U, which is actually a vowel. But when we are speaking, what is the sound coming? It is U. U like this. So it is the Y sound which is coming in the beginning. What is the spelling of U? Y-O-U, right? So this is the Y sound which is coming in the beginning. That is a consonant sound. So we will use here a. Similarly, there is a union here. So it is again beginning with a vowel, letter vowel. But when you are saying it, when you are speaking it out, what is the sound you are getting? Again, you are getting the U sound, Y. So here also we will be using a union. Okay, so it is the initial sound, not the initial letter. Please always remember that. A vowel sound or a consonant sound, and the noun should be singular. That is also important. Got it? Now going ahead, will be learning the uses of article the. As I've just told you, the is a definite article. Definite means particular. That means we are talking about a noun that is specific. So what you have to see is, while using the, how do you use? First thing is, when you have already talked about a noun previously. For example, a boy is standing outside. I am talking about him. The boy, that means again I am talking about the same boy who is standing outside. The boy is in punishment. So what you get here is, in the first sentence I am talking about a boy in general, but in the second sentence I am talking about the same boy who is being talked about in the first sentence. So it is a repetition. So we are talking about somebody already talked about, right? So we are using the here. Let's read an example here. I saw a pretty bird. So that can be any, all birds are pretty. Now, in the next sentence, why I am saying the bird? Because I am talking here about the same bird I have referred to in the first sentence. So here I will be using the. So in the second sentence, the bird becomes particular, specific, definite. That is why the is a definite article. And then we use the before some specific names, like we use the before the names of rivers, water bodies, rivers, seas, oceans. So we say the Ganges River, the Red Sea, the Indian Ocean. So all these are water bodies. Normally we do not use the before the name of anybody, right? But there are a few categories where we use the, like the names of water bodies. Then we have the names of famous buildings, the monuments, like the Taj Mahal. That is a famous building. It's a monument. The White House, that is also a famous building. The Eiffel Tower, that is also a famous building. So with the names of special buildings, monuments, we use the. Another is before the universal things. What do you mean by universal? Universal means one thing of its kind. That means it is unique in the world. Like sun, that is only one in the world, isn't it? Then you have the moon. So we say the sun, the moon, the planets, the earth, the universe. So they are all unique. Before these words also, we use the article the, that is definite. Then before the book, names of religious books, we use the article the, like the Bible. So you know Bible is a holy book. Then the Ramayana, again Ramayana is a holy book. And the Gita. So Gita is also a holy book. Before these names also we are using the. And one more use here, when we are talking about something in particular. Like in the first rule, we have learned that we have talked about that thing in the past sentence, in the previous sentence. But sometimes we have not talked about it, but I know I am talking of something in particular. Like if I say, give me the book that is lying on your table. That means I am talking about that particular book. I am not talking about any book from anybody of you. I want that particular book. So the book on the table, I want that one. So when we talk about something in particular, there also we use the. See, the book on the table. The hat that I wear. That means it's not any ordinary cap. I'm talking only about the hat that I wear. One more use is, we use the before the names of newspapers also, like the Times of India, the Economic Times, right? So that is also another use of the article the. Now let's do an exercise to recall what you have learned. Fill in the blanks with articles a and the. So what are the articles a and? Yes, they are indefinite articles. Remember, we use them before only the singular nouns because they mean one. A and means we are referring to anything in singular only. And the is called a definite article because this is used before some particular nouns, before some specific nouns. So that is a definite article. Okay. Now coming to this. Dash earth is our home. What will you use here? The. Can you quickly recall the rule why we are using the here? Because it is a universal thing. It's one of its kind. Yes. Next is the sun. Again, this is also universal. Sun is only one. Next, Rahul has dash new pet pup. So here, that new pet pup can be any pup. So does that mean indefinite or definite? Indefinite. Will be using a or an here. What will you use here? Because this is a consonant sound, so we'll be using a here. Rahul has a new pet pup. Now let's move ahead here. Dash pup loves to play. Okay, now tell me, which pup are you talking about here? Yes, the same we have talked about in the first sentence. So what are you going to use here? The definite article the, because we are talking about the same pup we have already mentioned. Got it? This is how we use articles. Coming to next. I went to watch dash English movie. So is it any specific movie? Any special? No. That means indefinite. Now what you are going to check? Whether it is a consonant sound or a vowel sound. Vowel sound. Yes, so you'll be using good. And here, I went to watch an English movie with my family. Let's move to the next. Farah went to dash birthday party. So is it mentioned which birthday party did she go to? No. So it's indefinite. We'll be seeing, looking at this. It is a consonant sound. So a will come here. A birthday party. She had lots of fun at which party? The same that we have talked in the first sentence. So now it becomes special. It becomes particular and we'll be using here the. Coming to next. Harry wants to be dash astronaut when he grows up. Again, this is a vowel sound. We are talking about singular noun here. So, and. Is it fine? I hope all of you have understood now with this exercise. Let's quickly recall what we have learned. The articles are three, a and the. So these are the three articles. A is used before a consonant. Sound for singular nouns. So sound is very important. If you remember, union and university. Do you remember? They are starting with U in spelling, in writing, but the sound coming is Y. So remember this, it is the initial sound, not the initial letter when we are writing the word. So A is used before the consonant sound and an is used before a vowel sound for singular nouns. Yes. And the, we have a long list. Let's quickly recall. When we talk about something we have already referred to. Then for something in particular also. Then before a noun that has been made to the reader or listener, that means when we are talking about something in particular. Like we pointed out the book on the table. So that means the reader knows that I am talking about that particular noun. Before the names of water bodies, seas, rivers and oceans, then before the names of monuments, famous buildings also, and then ahead we have learnt about the things which are universal, like the sun, the moon, the stars. So they are unique, they are universal, nothing else of their type. And before the names of religious books and of course the names of newspapers also I have told you. So this was all about the use of a and the articles. I hope you all have understood. Let's quickly do exercise here. Take the correct answers. To show one, that means singular, indefinite thing person or animal. That means singular nouns. What do you use? We use a and both. Yes. So this is also correct. This is also correct. Next we have both A and B. So this is your correct option. Which of the following is correct? Do we say an banana? This is a consonant sound, so an is wrong here. A orange? No, this is a vowel sound. So what will come here? An. An egg? Yes, that is perfect because it's a vowel sound and we are talking about singular. I met, let us complete the sentence. I met boy, an boy or a boy. See here, we are talking about singular noun that is not sure, not definite, not particular. So, I told you in the beginning, for singular nouns, we will use a, an always. So, this is the correct answer. Let's move to the next exercise. Here are some things Rosie is carrying to school. Oh, you also carry lots of things to school in your bag. Can you just make out a list? Okay, let's see what Rosie is carrying. Choose the correct words from the box and fill in the blank. So you have an eraser, orange, family, storybook, poster, art sheet in the help box. Let's see what goes in which part. And dash in her pencil box. So what do you carry in your pencil box? Eraser. Yes. So this is number 1. A dash for her classroom wall. So what can you carry from these for the classroom wall? What can you put there? Poster. Yes. So this is number 2. And dash for snack time. So what can you eat from these during your snack time? Yes, that is an orange. So this is number 3. And dash for her drawing class. So what do you need from here for the drawing class? Yes, you need an art sheet. That is number 4. Next, a dash for the reading class. So what do you need from here? Of course, a storybook. Good. And a dash photograph for show and tell. Do you have activities in class like that? Yes, you need family photograph for show and tell. Wonderful response, children. So that means you have understood where to use a and the articles. So that was all in today's session. We'll be looking forward for more sessions on grammar topics. Till then, enjoy learning. Happy learning, children.